All right. What's up, everybody? Welcome in. Got, I think 9 orders going out the door today. I'm gonna ship out these orders. Let me know if you're coming in on the replay. Make sure you say replay down in the chat below. Make sure you're liking the live. And if you sold anything cool, drop it down in the chat. I'll give you a little shout out during the live if I see your comment. And should be a nice, quick, easy shipping live. We actually had some slower sales yesterday, but we had 2 overnight sales that were like really good, so it kind of made up for the slower sales day. I figured yesterday was going to be slow because it was obviously Halloween, and yeah, people were out and about, not really shopping on eBay, but we had some good sales, so we'll take it. What's up, Lily? What's up, Tej? What's up, Samara? Welcome in. What's up, Blended? You guys are early. You guys are the notification gang. Start by shipping out some Mercari orders first. I actually had no Depop orders today and 2 Mercari orders. So yeah, the last week has been like dead. Mercari has been dead, and then all of a sudden it got revived, and 2 really good sales. And then no Depop at all. How's your Halloween? Halloween was good. Me and Joey were Raptors. I'll post a post. I didn't take any photos on my phone, so I'll have Kayla send me the photos of me and the girls and Kayla all dressed up. But I was a big Raptor and he was a little Raptor. What's up, Jen? What's up, Juliet? Good morning, Erica. Welcome in. Tej, you look like Rudolph. I know. It's freaking allergies in the morning. I can't help it. Every morning I like sneeze like a million times. I have to wait to go on live until I like stop sneezing. It's so annoying. How's Joe Bros Halloween? It was good. He had a lot of fun. He gave up after about, I think it was about 30 houses. He's like, can I take this off? He was done, and then he did like 4 or 5 more houses, and then he's like, can we go home now? And so I went around with the middle child. She likes to hit all the houses. She doesn't want to leave until all the houses are done, so I stayed with her, and then Kayla took the rest of the kiddos back. So 134 items sold in October, up from 80. Nice. So you came close to doubling September. That's really good. Really close to doubling. You're like 20 something off from doubling. That's really good. Sold at St. John's evening top jacket for $150. St. John's can be really good. It's like really hit or miss. It used to be like amazing, and there's a lot of pieces nowadays that only sell for like 30 or 40 bucks, but 150 for a topper jacket. I think we found I was live thrifting, like it was probably like a year and a half ago. I found a St. John's leather coat, and that thing sold for like crazy money. I forget exactly what it sold for, but it was in the hundreds. Really cool sale, but nice sale right there. I'm just getting familiar with Depop, but one thing I experienced is that cheaper than Poshmark and Mercari's. Yeah, but with Depop, remember, you don't have any fees except for that transaction fee, so you're able to take lower offers. It's kind of like Mercari too. The same offer I get on eBay, I could get a lower offer on Mercari and actually still make more money, and that's almost the same for Depop as well. So keep that in mind when you're like accepting offers. Yes, it might be $5 less than what you would normally take on eBay, but you might make more than what you made on eBay. Peter Millar not moving. I have a Peter Millar going out today. I'll show you which Peter Millars are moving. The basic shirts, the basic button downs, and the basic polos, they don't really sell as well. What's up, High Risk? Welcome in. All right, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to ship out. We'll ship out Mercari first, and I'll start with that. Whoops. I'll start with that first Peter Millar sale on Mercari. So this is a brand new tag Peter Millar vest. I picked this up for $32.08. Bought this online arbitrage, which means I bought it from a retail store online, had it shipped to my door, and then resold it back online, and it sold for $69. So 32 and a 69 on something like eBay wouldn't be amazing, because after the fees, the 15% fees that you normally get after everything's said and done, and then if you promoted this item, you wouldn't make that much money. But on Mercari, there are no fees, so I made a profit of just under $37 on something I paid $32 for online, which is really good. It's 100% ROI on something that you bought online, over 100%. I'll take that all day long. Don't have to leave the house, make 30 bucks. That's a win all around. What are we doing? How was Halloween? Halloween was good. How was your Halloween, Trisha? Trisha, what did you dress up like? I'm sure you dressed up for Halloween. You're definitely a Halloweener. That was fun. I made that up. This is going to go grounded, UPS ground, so I'm going to set this off to the side, so that way I don't forget to take that to the UPS store. Next up, Last Mercari sale is this barber shirt. Picked this up for $4.28 at a thrift store. Sold it for $18. Again, if I sold that on eBay, it wouldn't be amazing profit, but on Mercari, no fees for the seller. So that is about a $14 profit on that item. A little less than 14. And that's why I stress cross listing is great, because you can cross list things like this, accept lower offers, get them to move a little bit quicker. That's why we use Autoposture to cross list. Found William Murray Bad Birdie polos at Sporting Goods store, $8.25 a piece. Always check the clearance racks. There you go. Yes, and I already know where you got those. We don't have those stores near us, Daniel. Really makes me mad. We used to have one of those stores that you're talking about near us, and I looked it up earlier this year because I was told they were doing some crazy clearance sales, and I was actually going to buy some of them and bring them to Whatnot and just blow them out on Whatnot, because for $8.25 a piece, I mean, I can make good profit on those. I could get them in and get them out within like 2 days. I could buy 200 of them and have them in and out within 2 days and make all my money back. I put that on a credit card, pay the credit card off immediately. But we don't have those stores near us. The one that was near us closed down. Like I want to say it was last year or the year before, it closed down and it's gone. So you're lucky to have one of those stores. I want one of those near me. I did Manamin from the Sword and the Stone. I have no clue who that is. Sent photos last week in our group chat, but you must have missed that. That's because our group chat is like crazy. You guys like say, I'll wake up in the morning and you guys will wake up at 5 a.m. and there'll already be like 15 things in the group chat, or 50 actually. I'm like, I'm not catching up to this group chat. I'm just going to come in every once in a while and participate, but you guys constantly yapping in the group chat. Next up, we got a Untuckit shirt. Picked this up for $7.46. This sold for $20 over on Poshmark. That's about a $10 profit. That's what I look for on these Untuckit shirts whenever I pick them up. I'm out of the white poly bags, so I'm gonna ship these in the regular poly bags. Usually I put these in the Priority Mail Tyvek envelopes, but I'm all out. I'm waiting for the post office to deliver me some. I ordered like 400 more because we use a lot of them on our Whatnot shows when we come to ship our Whatnot shows. So you can still use any mailer, even if it's priority. Ship it in there, perfectly fine. And then last up, I got a pair of Marine Layer. This is not a great sale. Picked these up for $8.03. These were, I believe they're brand new with tags, and they sold for only $20. We've had these listed for a while, so don't pick up the Marine Layer tights. Pick up Marine Layer sweaters, jackets, things like that, but the tights and the leggings, we found out don't sell as well. So we're gonna slide this in and ship this out, and that's the last Poshmark order. We still got some eBay orders going out. If you guys have any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat. While we hang out, we can answer questions. This is a good time to get live questions answered. So what about Marine Layer jeans? I've actually never sold a pair of Marine Layer jeans, but Marine Layer jeans I'm assuming are way better than the tights and the leggings and things like that. Usually jeans are. What are you referencing when you remember the exact price you paid? I'm looking at my spreadsheet. Hold on, I'll show you what I'm looking at. This is my spreadsheet. Boop. This is the Jason Hayes spreadsheet. This is what I'm putting all my numbers in. I could use Autoposture to do the same, but I've already started this year on Jason's spreadsheet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish this year on Jason's spreadsheet. Then next year I'll just use Autoposture. I won't have to put any of my numbers in. So I can show you what Autoposture's view is going to look like too. It's going to have the same exact information Jason's spreadsheet has, but again, I've been using Jason's spreadsheets in the beginning of the year, and I don't want to alter that in the middle of the year. But if I ever like forgot what I paid for an item or something like that, then I could go over to Autoposture, and Autoposture has my everything too. So let's find those Marine Layers. They're down here somewhere. Marine Layer sold for $24, and then all I have to do is put in the price I paid right there. That's going to give me my profit. So what did I pay for those? I said I paid $8.03. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here, hit edit, scroll back down, put it $8.03, hit save, and now it's going to give me my total profit on that item. So like I said, it wasn't a great sale because we paid $8.03 and they sold and we only made $7.97. So you normally want to at least minimum double up your money on a purchase like that, if not triple up your money. So that is what I'm referencing. I'm looking at, I can look at both, but right now I'm just looking at Jason's spreadsheet. You don't have auto posture, you could always buy Jason's spreadsheet. I think he's coming out with a new one. I think it might be out already. So if you don't want auto posture and you just want a regular spreadsheet that's going to keep all your information, I do have that linked in my bio with a discount code. And I believe his new version came out today, came out this morning. So auto posture, love it. So much more than Prime Lister. Thank you for that. Told you. Question, can I add COD? Can I add COD? I think it meant cost of goods. COD is Call of Duty. I'm getting thrown off, Tammy. I'm like, Tammy, you play Call of Duty? Without editing each line. Yes, when you cross list your items, you can alter the cost of goods in the inventory. So let me show you how to do that really quick. I have to actually cross list tonight, so I'm going to do a full auto posture live tonight again too, and hang out, and because I have so much to cross list, it's ridiculous. I have like a crazy amount to cross list. So when you go into auto posture, and you're editing, right here, you can edit item, and then when you're cross listing, you can add in your cost of goods right here. So for this one, my cost of goods is $21.40. So we put 21.4, and then you hit save down here when it allows you to hit save. Right now I'm lagging because I'm on the computer, but you would hit save right down here, and then would add in your cost of goods to your item, and then that way when you sell your item, you don't have to put in your cost of goods at the end. So have you ever thrifted and sold men's suits? Yes, I do sell men's suits. I don't pick up too many though. I try to pick up fast selling men's suits because I have so many. Men's suits are great. They're slow sellers, but the profit margin on men's suits can be absolutely crazy. Like you can go to a thrift store and pay $5 for a suit and sell that thing for $150, even low end like $70. So you're turning 5 into 70. But you got to learn the right suits to buy and sell. And I'm definitely gonna be posting more suit bolos on my K-Way Bolo page on Facebook, so go check that out. Go follow it. There's going to be a bunch of bolos there. I'm definitely going to post suit bolos. The new one is out. I got it this morning. There you go. So Jason's new spreadsheet is out. So if you don't want auto posture, you're not into auto posture, you're on the other cross list, or you don't want to move your stuff over, but you still want something to track sales and you want to be able to put the information in yourself, then Jason's spreadsheet is out, and I have a discount code in my bio. Do you still list on eBay first and then import? Yep. The reason I do that, Amanda, is because if you list on auto posture, from auto posture to eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, Depop, make your listing on auto posture, you're actually wasting a credit. If you put it into eBay, you make sure your listing is perfect, and then you download it into auto posture, or if you do the same process where you list on Poshmark and you download it into auto posture, when you download your listings, it does not count as a credit. So you actually save yourself. If you do like, let's say 100 listings per month and you cross list those 100, if you did them on auto posture, you would have 400 credits for those 4 listings. If you did it my way, you'd only use 300 credits. And it doesn't like alter the way your listing is or anything like that. So it's better just to do it on the platform and then bring it over. So it's super simple to bring it over. You press 2 clicks and it imports all your listings. Does Vera Bradley bag sell at all? Yeah, we've sold them before. There's certain ones that sell better than others. Vera Bradley is like really overproduced now. Used to be not as overproduced. So yeah, it's harder to find like a high selling bag, but they do sell. They do sell for sure. All right, let's ship out some of these orders. This one just was sold this morning right before the live. This is a men's Robert Graham shirt, just a basic Robbie G shirt. Picked this up for $8 in a local bulk buy. This one sold for $25 plus ship. Good little bread and butter sale right here. No problem, Amanda. That's why it's good to ask those questions, Amanda, because now you know. Now you know, and you're going to save yourself some credits. So don't do your listings on auto posture. Bring them in. Bring them in from another platform. Have you heard of the brand Mighty Mac? Yes, I have. I've never found Mighty Mac before, though. Never, ever. Never, ever. I probably need to make a bolo on that one. I want to make the bolo list. Right now, I want to make it like rare brands that you're not going to find every day, and start with that, and then move on to like the bread and butter bolos. I think that's the way we're going to do it. Oh, I forgot to unplug this. Kayla was using the other printer this morning. That goes down there. This goes in here. Halloween costume pics sent to your phone. Okay, I can't show them, Trish. I'm on Instagram. I'm on IG on my phone, so I can't show it. I can show it on the computer, but I can't pull up my stuff on the computer either. Trisha, I'll check them out later. All right, that one's shipped. Next up, we got I'm gonna do the 2 lower end sales, and then I'm gonna do the 2 like crazy good sales. So this is a Brooks Brothers shirt, just a normal Brooks Brothers shirt. It has the logo on the front. Paid $5.99 for this I think we got this at Salvation Army for $5.99, and it sold for $20. Bolo is be on the lookout. I have a whole page now. It's called K-Way Bolo on Facebook. If you haven't seen it already, go follow that page. I'm going to try to post every single day at least one Bolo item to be on the lookout for when you're out thrifting. You need to try and find bulk buys. Hard to find any suppliers. My bulk buys come from a local guy that I met at a thrift store. So I don't have like a supplier or anything like that. He just goes thrifting in my area, and he finds all the brands that I'm looking for, and then we meet up once a week or once every 2 weeks, and he sells me a bunch of stuff, like usually like 30 or 40 items he sells me. Good morning, Liv. And that was all organic. I just met him at a thrift store. Literally, he just saw a full cart. I had a full cart. He walked up to me. He just asked me like, hey, do you have a store or something? And I'm like, well, yeah, I kind of do. I sell online. And he's like, cool. I have like a lot of the same brands that you have in your cart. It's like, awesome. He's like, yeah, I'll sell them to you. And I was like, he's like, I have a whole room full of stuff. And I was like, okay, let's make a deal. And then ever since then, every single week or every 2 weeks for like the last like year, I've been meeting up with him. Can you talk about details regarding delisting on Autoposher? Yes, Autoposher, the delist function on Poshmark, Mercari, and Depop, basically what it's doing is it's ending your listing and then recreating a brand new listing for you on those platforms. And it does the same thing on eBay, but with eBay, when it ends your listing, it literally makes a brand new listing for you with all the same details. So that way eBay thinks that you just relisted something. And it does that all in the background without you having to touch your computer. Now, you don't have to have your computer on. I guess Depop, or not Depop, Vendoo is trying to do the same thing, but to be able to do auto delist, relist throughout the day, Vendoo says that you need to have your computer on. That's what it says on their platform. Before it used to be like you had to touch a button, but I guess they're trying to make auto delist, relist a thing. But I don't think they're ever going to make it to where it's auto delist, relist like Autoposher. It's going to be pretty hard for them to do that. So right now, Autoposher is the only one that auto delist, relist without you having to have your computer on. You can set it and forget it. And you don't have to like go in every day and change it. It just does it for you. Last night I did not dress up because I was at a local arcade playing pinball all day, and then karaoke. Ooh, that sounds fun. Pinball and karaoke. No problem, Jennifer. Do you have your listings on eBay set to auto relist? Well, on eBay, your listings will auto relist after 30 days. So what Autoposher does is on the 29th day, it'll pull your listing and then recreate a new one. Right before the listing ends, the day before it ends, Autoposher knows it's about to end. It'll pull it down and recreate it. So you don't actually use any more credits, any more eBay credits, because it's literally just ending your listing the day before it's going to get relisted anyway. So you're going to use that credit anyway. My only delist on the platform it sells on, how do I fix that? You go into your settings. Let me see if I can show you that on your computer. I got a lot of questions, so I'm going to have to go through this. What's up, Peak? Can you tell people to follow my new page? Follow Chris's new page. I don't know which page it is, but go follow his new page. It's called Chris After Peak. Chris After Peak. Boom. Give me 1 second. Let me show you. You go down to the bottom left-hand corner. Let me open this up. Show you. Boom. Boom. You can do this on the phone or on the computer. Bottom left-hand corner, you're going to click on your name, and then you're going to go to Account. It's going to come up to this page right here. It's going to be on Connections, and then all you're going to do is click Settings, and then turn on this button, and turn on all these buttons right here. That's the Auto Delist section. You have to turn all this on for it to auto delist whenever an item sells. So if it's only auto delisting on the one platform, it's because you haven't turned this on. Again, bottom right hand, click on your name, click on Account, come over here, go to Settings, and then turn on Auto Delist. I'm planning to make a full YouTube video here in the next like month. Probably at the end of this month I'll have it out. I'm just going to wait for Autoposher to finish altering all the things on the platforms. And then once she's done with that, once she's done like fixing everything and making sure it's perfect, then I'll make a whole tutorial guide on how Autoposher works. So yeah, I think I caught up over there. I post my new page above Kway Trollo. It's Kway Trollo. Shut up. Oh, so stupid. Anyways, now that we're ignoring Chris. Next item that sold is a really good one. I'm gonna do this one first. This is a women's Lily Pulitzer size 2 dress that we picked up at TJ Maxx. We picked this up for $59. I think we already sold one of them, which was a size 4, I believe. No, we have 2 of these available, so we still have one more available. Picked this up for $59, and this one sold for $119.99 plus shipping. Really good sale right there. Nice little TJ Maxx yellow tag clearance event sale. Do you have a sign up code for Autoposher? I do. It's Kway Shop, or if you go in the description of this live, you can click on the link tree that's in the description of this live, and it'll take you over there, and you can sign up. You get 15% off your first month. It's also a free trial too, so if you want to try out for 7 days, you can before you buy it. But yeah, that's linked in this post or in my pinned post. Or just use code KWayShop at checkout. Just go to autoposher.com, sign up, use code KWayShop, and you'll save that 15% off your first month. Easy peasy. Just got everybody Kway calls Peak stupid. Yeah, go ahead. That's usual. You probably have plenty of examples of that, Peak. Have you heard of anything from Depop about Sunday's wrong labels? No, they haven't even messaged me back. They said that they were going to have some higher up message me back to figure out what I'm supposed to do, because I was like, I've already shipped the items. Like, what do you want me to do? You sent me the wrong labels, and then you sent me new labels. But no, they haven't said anything. So I'm assuming that you just pay attention to tracking, and then as soon as the item is delivered, just message them back. I'll probably do that after this live. Message them back and say, hey, this item's been delivered. I used the label that you first sent me, so how can we get this resolved? That's what I'm going to say. Autoposher for sales tracking. How do we handle canceled or refunded orders? Automatically does it for you on Autoposher. So as soon as you refund an order, Autoposher will do all the math to figure out how much you lost or you got back and all that stuff. It automatically does that for you. I don't know if I have any examples of that. I'll check after the live and see if I have any examples of that, and I'll show you exactly what it looks like. Peak loves me. He does love me. Peak does love me. All right, next sale is a really, really good one. Does anybody know what brand this is? Just by the tag. Look at the tag and let's see if anybody knows what brand this is. Because when I first saw it, I didn't know what brand it was when I was live thrifting, and then somebody had to stop me and tell me to go back and grab it. So let's see if anybody in the chat knows, based off that label, what brand this is. Because it's a good one. We paid $13.93 for this at Red, White, and Blue. It took a while to sell. It's been listed for like 6 months, and it sold for $134.99. $134.99. Let's see if anybody knows this brand. Does anybody know, just based off this tag, what brand this is? Not Billy Reed. Nope. As a new reseller, I've been selling on Mercari and Poshmark, but I'm interested in using eBay too. Do you have any advice, or is there a learning curve to use? My advice for eBay would be, make sure when you list your items, make sure you put in proper weights and then charge shipping to the customer, and you'll never make a mistake on eBay. I think the hardest part is learning shipping on eBay, but once you do that, you learn that as long as you put in the proper weights and measurements, you'll never make a mistake. Then eBay becomes easy, just like the other ones. I'm raising money for a new t-shirt collar. Oh, shut up. Oh, this one? Yeah, this is an old shirt. Super old shirt. All right, nobody guessed. Nobody knows. This is Maison Margiela. Maison Margiela, I think is how you pronounce it. It's a really, really good high-end brand to look out for. Pick this up for, again, $13.93 at Red, White, and Blue. They must have missed it because all they saw was this tag, and it sold for $134.99. Maison Margiela. Very, very high-end brand. This is actually the first time I found it. I priced it super duper high. Super duper high. Because I wanted to wait for that right buyer. This is one of those rare items. Like if you find Gucci, you shouldn't expect Gucci to sell within a day or two. Gucci's going to have to sit in your store, especially something like this, until that right buyer comes by and wants to be fancy and buy that item. And that's what I waited for, that right buyer. I actually found it. Kayla didn't find it. I found this one, Surfs. Found it during a live thrift. People were like, I saw it and I was like, what brand is this? I don't know what brand this is. And then somebody's like, that's Mason Margiela. Go back and grab it. And then I asked chat, I was like, is this real? And they're like, yep, that's real. I was like, okay, cool. And then on the inside bottom right hand tag, that's where it says Mason Margiela down at the bottom right hand of the tag. Really good one. I might make a bolo post on this one. It's not technically a bolo because it doesn't sell super fast. I mean, it's something to look out for when you're out thrifting, but it's not something that you're gonna pick up and sell quickly. It's gonna sit in your store for a little bit until it sells. And then last up, I'm gonna pack these up off live, but these are a pair of men's Cole Haan shoes. Pretty good condition on the bottom. There's no tears or anything like that. I picked these up in a local bulk buy for $8, and these sold for $38 plus shipping. I'm just gonna throw those into a Priority Mail shipping box, which I have next to me, and ship those out. So made a profit of like 25 bucks on those. So really, really good little quick flip, quick sale right there. And that's all I have today. That's everything that we shipped out. I got the hiccups. Appreciate you guys hanging out. If you haven't heard the announcement yet, we are going to bring in some shows to Jamble. I did put out a post on it, and you guys get $25 to spend absolutely free on Jamble. I worked out a deal with Jamble to be able to give back to you guys and give you guys all $25 codes. So if you're interested and you have an iOS device, download Jamble. We're going to have our first show on Friday. We're also going to be giving away an iPad and AirPods on that live for free. You don't have to buy anything to get those iPod and AirPod giveaway. And that'll be Friday. It's all Lululemon show too, so you'll use your $25 codes and you'll be able to get some Lululemon pieces absolutely free, because I guarantee some of the pieces are going to sell for like 10 to 15 bucks, because we're probably not going to have a huge crowd on our first show. So yeah, go check that out. Go download the app, use code KWAY25 and get your free 25 bucks. And feel free to go spend that 25 before our show too, because there's smaller sellers on that platform that have really, really good stuff. And you could get a couple steals and deals and use your 25 on their stuff too. So make sure you go check that out. We have a Whatnot show Saturday and Sunday this week. We're actually going to work on racking it up today. So make sure you bookmark both of those shows. It's going to be insane. It's all from my main consigner. He's got some insane stuff that he sent to us, so we're going to be running that stuff. So Saturday and Sunday, don't miss out on that. And again, if you haven't signed up for Whatnot, get $15 for free on Whatnot too for the link in my bio. So you can get 25 on Jamble, 15 for free on Whatnot, which is pretty crazy. And then yeah, I got a YouTube video that I'm working on right now that I'll probably have out. I want to get out this weekend, but it'll probably take till next week. So yep, KWAY25. The date for the Jamble show is the 8th. So it's exactly a week from today. It's Friday, the 8th at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you go over to Jamble and you sign up, our show is already set up. All you have to do is just hit the heart button on the show, and you'll get notified as soon as we start. Just started learning eBay using polybags you suggested. Do I need to put in dimensions also? Yeah, if you use the polybag that I suggested, I usually do 9 by 11 by 2 as my measurements. With polybags, you don't have to be exact. You just have to be around what the polybag is, because obviously when it's being shipped, if it gets folded in half, if something gets shipped and it gets folded like this, it's going to be completely different dimensions than if it was like this. So they can't really tell what your exact dimensions are usually when it's run through a machine. So I just put 9 by 11 by 2 for all my poly bags when I ship them out. I found a pair of Gucci loafers last night at the thrift for $14.99. Let's go. Just make sure they're authentic, because Gucci is highly faked. Highly, highly faked. I hate not knowing the shipping costs in Jamble. Somebody said that before. From what I understand, the shipping costs, it's like right around $4 to $5 for your first item, and every item after that should be right around $1. But we're going to figure that out on our own. But hey, you guys get $25 for free, so might as well use it. But yeah, that's all the announcements I have today. I might be live later tonight doing like a full cross-listing live, because I have so much items to cross-list. Like, let me show you guys how much I have. It's pretty wild because I haven't been cross-listing all week. So I have literally pages of items to cross-list. So I might come on live like around 8:30ish tonight p.m. Eastern Standard Time and just cross-list all of this stuff, because I got so much to do. Like pages of cross-listing to do. So we'll just hang out. I'll cross-list some items. I'll answer some questions. That'll be later on tonight. So if you want to come in, feel free to do that.